Can I help you?
Yes, I want to talk to someone around here that deals with local affairs.
Richard, there's someone here to see you.
Yeah, alright, send him back. What do you need, kid?
I need help.
Okay, what sort of help?
I need help finding something. It's for a school project.
What school do you go to?
I go to school in Westmoreland.
And you're doing a school project?
Yes.
Well, go try the library.
I've already tried the library. They sent me here.
Well, sorry, kid. I can't help you. I'm busy.
Yeah, you look swamped.
Well, I was until you arrived.
Busy doing what exactly?
Busy being busy. Alright?
But I might have been able to help you out too.
Oh yeah? And how's that?
Well, you're a journalist, I'm guessing. Or busy trying to be. And I might have a story you're interested in.
Well, I guess I could make time for you in my busy schedule. You thirsty, kid? I'm Richard.
Matt.
Well, I hope you've got a decent story because so far the most interesting thing I've published is Bad Eyesight Kills Old Lady. I'm 25 years old and I'm trying to be taken seriously as a journalist. And I've been stuck here for the past 18 months.
How can bad eyesight kill you?
She fell in the river.
Oh.
You see, Matt, this is one of the most boring places in England. Possibly the whole world. It's a boxy little market town that doesn't even have a market.
So why are you here?
Didn't you say you had a story? That's the one top thing that'll get me out of here. A good scoop. You give me something I can put in the front page, and I'll give you all the help you need. So what's the story?
Well, I'm not sure you'll believe me.
Try me.
And that's why I'm trying to find out who or what this Ravensgate is. It's obviously important. I mean, Tom Burgess died trying to tell me or warn me about it.
He died?
His body disappeared.
Matt, how old are you?
14.
Do you watch a lot of TV?
There's no TV in Hive Hall.
You told me you were staying there, but you didn't say why. You just said there was a woman named Jane Deverell looking after you. Where are your parents?
They died 6 years ago.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay, I'm used to it.
Well, look, I'm sorry, Matt, but I think everything you told me is complete.
What?
Crap! Lanes that loop around in circles, strange looks from villagers, farmers that are murdered and have missing bodies. I mean, what do you expect me to say? I know I said I wanted a story, but not a fantasy.
What about the lights in the power station?
Okay, I'll give you that one. I've heard of Omega 1. I know it was built around 50 years ago. It was supposed to be some sort of prototype before they built nuclear power stations in other parts of the country. But they shut it down before I was born. There's nothing there now, just an empty shell.
Just an empty shell that Tom Burgess was guarding.
You don't know that for sure.
Either way, he knew something was up. And someone killed him for it.
Matt, you seem like a nice kid. But like you said, the police came and there was nothing there. And maybe, just maybe, you sort of imagined the whole thing.
So you're telling me I imagined it all. I imagined the dead body and the words written on the wall.
Ravensgate? I've never heard of such a thing.
Action.
You're right. You must know everything about everything. So if you've never heard of it, then it couldn't possibly exist. Alright, Mr. Cole. I can see that coming here was a waste of both of our time. It's just like you said. Nothing ever happens unless I'm mauling. But I got the feeling that if it did, you wouldn't even notice. I'm not sure what I've gotten myself into. Everything I just told you is the truth. And if you want the truth, I'm scared. Someday, next week, when the police find my body floating in the river, I hope you might decide that it's worth investigating. And I'm telling you, I won't have died because of bad eyesight.
What are you doing here, Matthew?
How'd you know I was here?
I think you've caused enough trouble for one day. You should come back with me.
I don't want to come back with you.
I don't think you have a choice.
So, how long have you been here, Noah? Where Miss Devil find you? Were you born here? Or did you just escape from the local asylum?
You shouldn't make fun of me.
Why not? It's the only fun I have. Why do you hang around here so much? Don't you have a girlfriend or something?
I don't like girls.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I think one or two of the pigs has a fancy for you.
Let go! You laugh at Noah, but Noah will laugh at you in the end.
Hey! What's going on there? What do you think you're doing?
Get off!
Matthew, how have you been?
I'm fine.
Well, you don't look fine. You've lost a lot of weight.
What are you doing here?
Well, I was up at the conference at Harrogate. It's not that far, so I thought I'd look in and see how you were. I have to say, this has been a hard place to find.
Well, if you think it's hard getting in here, you should try getting out.
What?
Oh, nothing. I was going to call you.
Why?
I want to get out of here. Remember how you said the Leaf Project was voluntary? Well, I'm volunteering myself out.
What were you doing when I arrived?
What does it look like? I was chopping wood.
Have you started school here yet?
No.
Well, this isn't right. This shouldn't be happening. You should be in school, not here doing farm work.
Then do something about it. Get me out of here.
Don't say anything, Matthew. Let me handle this.
May I help you, please?
You don't remember me. Detective Superintendent Mallory. We met in London. I'm with the Leaf Project.
Oh, yes, Mr. Mallory. I remember you. But it might have been better if you called before you came. If I remember correctly, you're supposed to give me 24 hours notice before official visits.
Actually, I've picked up a report from local police. Something about a false alarm at a place called Glendale Farm. Matthew was involved.
Oh, yes. Matthew and I have already spoken about that. I'm so sorry they wasted those policemen's time. But after all, no harm is done. I think we should put this behind us.
Mrs. Deverell, why isn't Matthew in school?
My feeling, it's too early. I've spoke to the headmaster, my sister, and we both feel that he would be a bad influence. But I can assure you, we will send him when he's ready. Detective, I don't think it's appropriate that we discuss this in front of Matthew. Perhaps I could offer you a cup of tea.
No, thank you, Miss Deverell. I haven't seen much, but what I have seen tells me that the living conditions on this farm are not adequate to Matthew's needs.
Mr. Mallory, we were examined before Matthew came.
And I'm extremely concerned about Matthew's appearance. He looks like he's been worked to the bone. You've actually broken the law by keeping him out of school.
Well, I was under the impression that Matthew liked it here. Isn't that right, Matthew?
No. I hate this place. I hate this farm. And oh yeah, I hate you!
Well, that is some odd gratitude.
I'm going back to London. And you should know that I'm going to meet with the Leaf Committee immediately upon my return. I'm going to recommend that Matthew be taken out of your custody immediately.
I would not do that if I was you, Mr. Mallory.
Are you threatening me?
No, Mr. Mallory. But you were not meant to be here. You're in violation of our agreement. And if you do that report, it will be you that has the red face.
Matthew, I'd put you in the car and take you with me, but I can't. Technically, I'd be breaking the law. But I will come back and get you, okay?
Sure, thanks. What is it?
I just heard on the radio. I thought you might like to know, Matthew. But there's been a multiple car pileup on the highway. 6 people were killed, and Detective Mallory was one of them. It's really terrible. So it looks like you won't be leaving us after all.